Differential pair routing keeps two high-speed signals equal in length to reduce noise and signal loss. Let's see how to route differential pairs in KiCad. Before you route, name your nets consistently. Each differential pair should end with _p and _n or _d plus and _d dash. Example: USB_d plus and USB_d dash. This naming is required for KiCad to recognize and route differential pairs. Next, let's configure net classes. Go to File and then Board Setup. Under Net Classes, create a class for your differential pairs, example diff_90 for 90 ohm pairs. Assign a pattern like USB_* so rules apply only to those nets. Set values for that net class. For this design we are keeping clearance as 8 mil, which is not a 3W spacing, as this clearance is not restricted to only traces. Keep trace width as 5.2 mil as per your stack up for 90 ohms, via size as 18 mil, and via hole as 8 mil. We are not adding any micro-via to this design. Keep the differential pair width as 5.2 mil and the air gap as 6 mil. Next, go to Custom Rules. These add precise constraints not covered by net classes. First, let's create a clearance rule between the track and the zone, which can be a polygon. Set minimum clearance to 5W, which is 26 mil for this design. A is the zone used for power, and B is the diff_90 track. Also set net A is not equal to net B, so it applies only to different nets. The net classes only define the minimum trace width rule. Here we are setting a maximum trace width rule. Add a track width rule for diff_90. Keep the minimum value as 5.2 mil and the maximum value as 5.2 mil. Force it to apply only to the top and bottom layers. Include create no trace on internal to restrict differential pairs routing to the top and bottom. Add a differential pair gap rule with minimum and maximum values of 6 mil and apply it to the top and bottom layers. Add track-to-track spacing of 15.6 following the 3W rule. It is essential to set the rule so that A and B are not a coupled differential pair. Also specify net A is not equal to net B, and net A is a differential pair. Similarly, we can create a rule for pad-to-track clearance of 8 mil. Set the skew that is length matching constraints of the differential pair. Allow plus or minus 5 mil tolerance between the P and N traces. Assign this rule to the specific net pair and mark them as coupled pairs for length tuning. Next, let's configure the length tuning patterns. When you have multiple diff pairs and need meandering, you need to set the minimum and maximum amplitude in the default properties of differential pairs. When calculating the spacing, include the two trace widths and their spacing along with the 3W rule. In the current design, we only need to configure the skew properties. Set minimum and maximum amplitude. Ensure the value A does not exceed 3 times the spacing. If required, you can add multiple skews. When calculating the spacing, include one trace width, which is 15.6 mil plus 5.2 mil. After configuring these settings, click on OK. A placement tip. Align P and N pins so they face each other with no crisscross, keeping the two pin centers at the same Y position that minimizes initial skew and simplifies routing. Place pull-ups or nearby passives so they connect without adding unequal lengths. To route, click on Route and then Route Differential Pair. Click the first pin and route the pair. This design does not require a skew, but if you need to add a skew, click on Route and then Tune Skew of a differential pair. Click on the trace and it will show the skew constraints. If the current skew exceeds the constraint, then add a skew at any of the ends to match the lengths. Next, route differential pairs only where the adjacent layer is a continuous ground. Prefer ground plane as reference and avoid power planes as reference when possible. For 2-layer boards, make the opposite layer a continuous ground. That completes your differential pair routing. Download our KiCad design guide to learn more. Follow us for more PCB content.